Hello, Sagittarius. My name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a timeless twin flame reading. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. What is Sagittarius' message from their twin flame? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What is Sagittarius' twin flame message? In your past, you have the Ten of Cups. So this pretty much answers the Oracle card. This is why you should give your relationship a chance. This is why you need to work on your partnership. Because there is potential for a happy ending here. For a commitment. And commitment can mean a lot of things. You might not want to get married. You might not want kids. You could have that white picket fence, or you could just commit to each other in whichever way works best for you. You might just want to move in together. You might just want to adopt some pets together. But there's potential here for something long-lasting and stable and secure. There's potential for the two of you to live happily ever after. But no relationship is perfect. You still have to put work in to get to the Ten of Cups. In your past, you also have the Judgment card, and some of you may have karmic ties to this person. Just because this person is your twin flame doesn't mean that you don't have a history together. This could be a past person coming back around. Or with that give your relationship a chance energy, this could be somebody that you've been with for a long time. This could be a person that you're currently connected to. If this is a new energy, it could just mean that the two of you have lived many past lives together. But Judgment is also a very healing energy. So for some of you, especially if this is a new connection, I feel like somebody here is holding on to the past out of fear. Somebody may not be completely healed up from a previous relationship when you first meet. You have the Queen of Wands here. Your twin flame might be another fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or another Sagittarius, but I'm seeing this as you. Male and female, masculine, feminine, they're all fluid in the tarot, so it doesn't matter whether or not you're a king or a queen. What matters is the energy. This is fire energy. But I feel like you have high standards, Sagittarius. And for some of you, that could actually be blocking you from moving forward in your relationships, because you expect perfection, especially with that work on your partnership card. I feel like some of you kind of need to realize that not every relationship is always going to be perfect. There's always going to be conflicts. There's always going to be differences of opinions. There's always going to be arguments. What matters is whether or not the two of you love each other enough to fix those issues and to move on. In your present, you have the Two of Coins. And this might be what's causing some conflict right now. The two of you might be struggling to make some sort of decision together. There might be a difference of opinion here. The Two of Coins can also indicate juggling. So especially if you're very busy in your career right now, this person might just feel like you don't have enough time for them, like you're neglecting them emotionally because you're so focused on work or your education right now. Especially if you're working from home, it might be difficult to separate, to find that balance between your work life and your home life. And for some of you, this could involve some money issues as well, especially if you're trying to figure out how to invest together, where to put your money together, if you have joint bank accounts, what you should spend your money on. But this just kind of feels like a little speed bump in the road to me. This doesn't really feel like a huge issue. It does feel like something you can work on. It does feel like something you can get over because there's a lot of potential on the table here. And on the table, there's currently more positive cards than negative cards, which shows me that there's a lot of hope here. You have the Sun, which confirms what I was saying before. I feel like this is just a speed bump. You do have sunnier days ahead of you. You can get your relationship back on track, back to this good place. I feel like the two of you can get to a point where you can make this decision together. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this involves money, especially if you're thinking of settling down with this person. If you're trying to make serious plans for the future together, this could involve, moving together or making wedding plans, something that involves a lot of financial commitment, maybe even raising kids. But the Sun is another commitment card, which shows me that this person is dedicated to making this work. So you have to be willing to put in the same amount of effort, Sagittarius. The other person is coming through as the Page of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And for some of you, this could be literal because you're coming through as the Queen, as someone who's mature, who's powerful, and this person is coming through as a page. So there could be an age gap here, or this person might just be a little bit immature. And I feel like this person does things that really annoy you, and that might be what causes conflict here, what makes you question whether or not this person is worth long-term material. Because I feel like when this person is angry, they say things they don't mean, and they might try to manipulate you. I feel like this person has a bad habit of running their mouth, and to other people, they might come across as very fake. In your future, you have the Four of Coins, and it feels like, again, some of you could be arguing about money, saving up to make some sort of big investment, but for most of you, I feel like somebody is hanging back emotionally here. Somebody has difficulty opening up and letting people in. And someone's not very good at expressing themselves emotionally, and I feel like it's this Page of Swords person because of that emotional immaturity. And it kind of feels to me like this Page of Swords person is just a diva. Like, they always have to have their way. They always have to have all eyes, all attention on them. And when they don't get attention, they get whiny about it. For some of you, this person might be very clingy, and that also annoys you. It just kind of feels like, in general, there's a lot of things about this person that are very childish. And it makes you question whether or not they can give you long-term stability. Because you're not trying to raise children before you're ready to have kids, you know what I mean? Like, why should I have a future with you if you can't give me the future that I want? And with this person's childish energy coming through, it just feels like, for some of you, you might be questioning whether or not they're really ready to put in the effort for this. And some of you might be thinking you're trying harder than this person is. In your future, you have the Eight of Swords. Now, I feel like because of this person's emotional immaturity, it's causing a lot of stress and anxiety in your relationship because you're questioning whether or not you can give this person long-term stability, whether or not they're capable of giving you the future that you want. Some of you are worried that this relationship is too much work, it's too much effort, or that you're giving and this person is just taking and they're not giving you anything back. Your outcome is the Six of Wands. Like I said, there's potential here. There's still hope here. You can have victory with this person. Some of you might feel like you need to put the future on hold and wait for this person to mature. So the progression of your relationship might be slowing down a little bit because you want to make sure that they're ready to take the next step with you. But if love is a battlefield, you've got your work cut out for you, Sagittarius. because you have to fight if you really want to be with this person. And you want to make sure that they're fighting for you too. But the two of you can come out on top together if you really put in the work. Can you clarify the Page of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Page of Swords is the Father of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles in the normal deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is what you want, this stability, this emotional security, somebody that can provide for you. Something stable, something long-lasting. And this is what you're getting. This Page of Swords person needs a major wake-up call. Again, I feel like for some of you, you might kind of slow the progression of this relationship down so that they can catch up. This person needs time to mature. They need to step up their game. They need to get on your level. Because a queen needs a king. Again, could be two kings, could be two queens, take it how it resonates. But either way, this person really needs to grow up. You're not here to babysit them. Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Five of Pentacles. As a side message, for some of you, especially if this person is younger than you, they might be mooching off of you. They might be financially dependent on you, especially if this person doesn't have a job and you are very successful in your career. And that might be that message of money that I was getting earlier, especially if that's what's causing tension between the two of you. You might be questioning with this immature diva energy what this person is really here for. Do they really love you or do they love your money? But for most of you, I feel like this is just emotional intimacy issues because of that difference in maturity level. And for some of you, there may be some abandonment issues involved. Somebody here might be holding on to past hurts, and that's what makes them so defensive. That's what puts them in that emotionally immature Page of Swords energy. And that's another reason that they need to grow up, because they can't dump all that baggage onto you. It's not your responsibility. This is something that this person needs to let go of. Okay, Sagittarius, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. If you want to join the fam, you can click that bell to be notified every time I post. You can now also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. All of those links will be in the description below. Either way, I'll see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later.